Hello, Tasha B here. I am going to try my hand at the viral doner kebab. Got a pound of lamb and a pound of ground beef. Got 4 cloves of garlic, salt and pepper, an onion, Greek yogurt, and shawarma seasoning. So I'm going to get the meat prepared, and here I'm going to mix or puree this in a food processor, and I will be back once I start assembling. Okay, I've got the onion chopped, pureed, minced, whatever you want to call it, in the food processor. I'm now squishing it to get the excess water out. Let's get the meat into the bowl. And this hamburger meat is 85/15. Just because the lamb is 80/20, it's to kind of balance it out. You can do all one meat. You could probably ground some chicken and do chicken and lamb, chicken and beef. Never heard of pork going into a kebab, but I mean, I guess if you like ground pork, you could probably use ground pork too. Okay, on the shawarma seasonings, we're going to use 4 tablespoons since we've got 2 pounds of meat. Yeah, tablespoons, TB. Two teaspoons of salt. One teaspoon of pepper. I think I got some more back here. And on this seasoning, I got it from Amazon. It's just a mix of curry, coriander, cumin, allspice, black pepper, salt. Putting in the minced garlic. Oops, a pan fell. I did add a little bit of water to this onion when I was pureeing it to give it something to puree with where it wasn't so dry. So not only am I getting the excess onion juice out, I'm getting the excess water I put in there. 1 medium onion. And it's 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt. Okay, I went ahead and got me some parchment paper cut and some gloves on. Let's mix this up. Okay, that's how it's looking. Let's get one of our papers. Some of this mixture. And let's roll. You want to get it as thin as you can. See how it looks. Here's how it's looking, and we're going to coat it now. Mashing it out some more because it feels a little thick, so. Okay, here we go. I'm going to continue on with the rest of it. I've got 4 rows out of that 2 pounds, so they're probably roughly, they're not evenly, but they're roughly a 1/4 pound a piece. I've smushed out, rolled up, and made sure they were as thin as I could get them, almost to the edges on all of them. They're going in a 350-degree oven for 60 to 90 minutes, draining the grease halfway through. They've been cooking for 60 minutes. I did not have to drain these because of the lean meat I used. Let's unroll one and see how it looks. Yeah, they're done. Let me get the... that's good. Let me get the trash. Okay, I've got that done. We're going to chop it up. I've made a mess. We're going to put it, once I chop this up, I'm going to spread it out. Put it back in the oven and let it crisp up a little. Then we'll assemble the sandwiches. Or gyro, gyro. Oops. If there's any left for me to cook. Or keep. That's so good. I'm going to stop eating it, Tasha. Actually, I think it's good like this. Let me try a piece that's not so crispy. Yeah. It's good. Let me get this stuff to assemble a sandwich. Okay. We've got our toasted pita. We're going to put some of our meat on here. Let's do some... Let me scoot you around here. Some banana peppers. We got some red onion. We've got some olives. You could do some lettuce. I don't want lettuce. I'm going to do some tomatoes. We've got some feta. And we've got tzatziki, cucumber sauce. And some ranch, homemade ranch. Mmm. Mm-hmm. If you haven't tried the doner kebab meat, or you're uncomfortable, here's what you have to do. It is a little bit of work of mixing it and rolling it out, making sure it's thin. But again, this seasoning took the guesswork out. I just put 4 tablespoons and 2 pounds of meat, lean meat, the medium onion, chopped, pureed, and a food processor. If you don't have one of those, you can grate it and squeeze excess water out. With 4 cloves of garlic, chopped. Roll it thin. I got 4 rows out of 2 pounds, so it's roughly quarter pound of meat per row. Cooked it for 60 minutes, an hour. You can put it back in the oven to crisp it up more if you want. These cooked pretty well, rolled up because I got them pretty thin. And make your sandwich. You could put it on top of a salad. You could probably even go as far as put it on rice. If you like the content and videos I make, go follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Lemonade, Facebook, and Instagram. It's all under Cooking with Tasha B.